Hello Kickstarter, my name is Flavio, I am from Italy and I am the maker of HeroCore 1. What I did is basically take the project of Arduino Mega, rearrange the components, add some new components for added features, and squeeze it into this tiny microcontroller. Arduino Mega, for comparison, is like this big. Here you can see the drawing of the traces on the PCB. It was a hell of a job, I swear. I've never worked so much time on the same PCB. I wanted to squeeze everything onto 2 layers so that it would be simple for production. And yeah, you can see how crowded it is, how many vias there are. It was hell. But we managed it. This is the result. We produced the pinout diagram so that anytime you need a reference to what the ports are and what and where is what, you have it. I try to also make it neat so that you can quickly find what you need. And yeah, I want to talk to you about the project a little, because you see, this is the product that I'm launching on Kickstarter, but it's actually the start of a project. And the project is to provide all those who use microcontrollers with a better environment and equipment. I want everyone to experience what I am experiencing, which is a leap into my mindset. When I used to prototype with Arduino, my mindset was really stuck into the concept of making a prototype, something that just shows the principles and that works, but not the final product. So when you have this and you start building, your mind is on a whole new level. You are already designing your final product. And what I want to do is to help this mindset even more by creating a whole environment, Mechatronics style, so that your soldering machine will also look pretty cool. It will have a HeroCore to make it work, so that once you have learned enough about microcontrollers, then you jump into the soldering machine and program that too. Then you have the 3D printer. Most printers already have Arduino Mega as a microcontroller. So we're also gonna build a board where you put the drives of the motors and you control your printer with HeroCore. The reflow machine, the oven that solders the parts through reflow, that one also looks pretty damn ugly right now and makes your environment look ugly and makes you feel like you're just a garage builder. Well, I would like everyone to feel like Iron Man, let's say. Your lab has to make you feel like you're the coolest person on earth, to feel that your job is the coolest there is. So Mechatronics starts out with this one, which is going to be my life project. I have an insane passion for electronics, technology, science, and I really want to take it as my life mission to make it possible for everyone to change mindset and become and feel like he's a cool person with a cool job. Now, when you go to the stores of other microcontrollers, you find lots of variety. They keep producing new microcontrollers so that you can test, you can prototype. Okay, it's fun, you learn a lot. But I want to go vertical. This is the microcontroller. And in the shop, you're not gonna find alternatives to this. You're gonna find accessories to this so that you will complete it. Do you need a different headers setup? Do you want males rather than females? Do you want no headers? Do you want it to be black, green, white? Do you want the contacts to be golden, silver? Anything related to the aesthetics of the HeroCore. Then, which eventually will be like a configurator. You basically build your HeroCore the exact way you want it. I took note of some things that are not available in the same shop. So it's things that you can find running around on the internet, but you don't find them in the same shop. So you always have to wonder about compatibility. Is this going to work with this microcontroller? Is this sensor going to work with the microcontroller that I found in this shop and the cable that I found on that other shop? And is it going to fit in that case that I found in this other shop? That's confusing. I hate it. So, buttons, joysticks, serial wire. Why is it so hard to find a wire that says this wire is to connect to Arduino Mega, let's say, for serial communication over 20 meters, 40 meters at 9,600 bauds, other baud speeds, baud rates? There isn't. Optocouplers, transistors, anything, any components that complete your project, do they work with Arduino? Do they work properly? Sometimes when I go to Amazon, I find transistors and they simply give you the code, so you have to go and look at the datasheet. The datasheet is extremely long. It takes a lot of time. So I'm gonna make sure that when you come on Hero Mechatronics shop, you will only find the components that work with HeroCore. The microcontroller is one. That's why it's called HeroCore 1, because the microcontroller is one. Therefore, every accessory that you find on the shop is going to be for HeroCore 1 and is going to work with it. The briefcase, you can see the briefcase in the presentation video, the black one and silver. I love that one. It makes me feel empowered. So I want to create a briefcase that will empower you as well, with all the equipment that has integrated battery, integrated transformer from alternating current from your home to 5 volts, lots of cool features. The keyboard, the oscilloscope, everything. I want everything to look extremely cool. Then the modules. I want you guys to be able to tinker and develop with current technologies. We all know the GPS, the Wi-Fi, etc., etc. But do we know about Li-Fi? Li-Fi, light fidelity, is going to be a big thing quite soon. So basically, your module receives a a connection to internet, for example, through a light emitting diode, an LED that blinks. So the blinking is the binary code, and the photosensor is the receiver. It's gonna be pretty big, especially in places where privacy is a concern, so that if you cannot reach the light that is inside a certain room, you cannot receive the signal. Or in very large warehouses where hundreds of robots are working under the same roof, but you don't want hundreds of Wi-Fi connections. So they simply take the signals from the lightning of the warehouse. Very, very interesting model. Some people have started building satellites with 8-bit microcontrollers. Where do you start from? Well, we're gonna make a section for that too. What components are suitable for outer space environment? Well, same website, our shop. The box. When you complete a project, you might want to put it in a box. Your box might need the hole for the antenna, or maybe you want the antenna to be inside. Maybe your box has to stand very high temperatures, very low temperatures, dust, water, whatever it is. We're gonna make a set of boxes that you can use for any type of project. If there isn't, suggest it. It's me, okay? I'm dedicating my life to it. You just write me an email, tell me about your idea, we put it out there. We make it something real, a reality. The tablet with a USB host. Many people still have doubts whether a phone or a tablet has the USB host functionality, which means you are basically able to connect a mouse, a keyboard, any USB device to the tablet, as if it were a PC to which you connect a USB. Why is this important? Because as tablets take a greater and greater share in the market and they substitute PCs, there is a growing number of people that would like to program, to code for Arduinos and HeroCores on the tablet, so that your IDE is on the tablet, and through the USB cable you just program it. HeroCore already works like this. I tested it with my phones and tablets. I was lucky, those phones and tablets work. But what if you just want to make a project where you have to buy 10 tablets and 10 phones for your client? What are you gonna do? Just buy 3-4 different models until you find the one that really works? No, it will be on the shop. We will have a selection of very cool phones and tablets that you can use with HeroCore. That's the philosophy, that's my point, and I hope it came across. I want you to build for your clients. I want you to be always equipped by just opening one website. You have a project to do? Well, here's the microcontroller. Where are the accessories? Here. Where are the tools to work with it? Here. Where are the tutorials about it? Here. Everything. One stop. Let's see if there is anything that I forgot. Brainwaves. Oh yes, the module to interpret brainwaves so that you can you can manage your robot or your machine with brainwaves. That module is not out there yet, and it's one thing that is on the table, along with the Li-Fi, and along with all other most common modules like Ethernet Shield, LoRa Shield, which is already developed, you know, we all know what the shields are out there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's do it. I just need this thing to get out there. I need you guys to buy it, try it, enjoy it like I did, because I've been using it for months now, and trust me, I couldn't. I could never have imagined that it would be so useful for my job, and it is. It's my best partner in everything I do. We start this one. We put HeroCore out there, and then if it's successful, if you guys love it just like I do, then the path is clear. I told you what the path is gonna be. I can't wait to dedicate my entire life to this mission, to empower everyone that right now is working in a garage and feels like a garage builder, but wants to become the coolest person he knows with the coolest job he knows of. Mechatronics.